Crisco, Des, and West, the After Hours podcast. You will laugh your ass off now. It's time for the podcast.
I hope everything's working. Who knows? Who knows if everything works right or not in this podcast situation?
I know.
Who knows?
There's always something. There's always
You know what's
something.
not working is the
What?
light. It sucks.
Yeah, we get blown out on this
How
side.
come there's no
And
light?
it won't work anyway because of the light behind you, those windows.
Yep.
I don't even think it does anything anyway.
I think that's false.
I've always wondered that. Why are there no blinds in this studio?
Because we like natural light.
Okay.
I don't have
See?
blinds at my
Be
own
great.
house.
A light would be
Okay,
fantastic.
move it.
All right,
Let's see.
just-
A light
Okay.
would be great.
okay,
here.
it does actually work.
I don't know. Try to turn the damn thing. Who cares?
That's funny because when I turn mine, like, look at me. Okay. I don't notice any difference when I
there's
turn
a
it off.
difference.
Do you notice a difference?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not as
don't
noticeable, Des.
Huh.
when I do it, like nothing changes.
Oh.
Exactly the same.
Exactly.
Well,
Well, you're just so far away.
yeah, that doesn't count. We're very close.
Well, we're here. We've arrived in this little room
Hey,
with our little heads there.
All right, a few things that are going to be on the podcast today. We're going to talk about witchcraft a little bit. We're going to talk about us boys and loving chips with barbecue sauce. But first, Des and I both have a different story that we can only share in the podcast because we know people won't be listening in said podcast. And we don't want to accidentally out ourselves for something stupid going on. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You pick.
Okay, so mine is pretty simple. You know how I accidentally cut down my neighbor's tree when I first moved into my house?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally cut down one of, well, it wasn't me. It was actually my father-in-law accidentally cut down my neighbor's tree, but I had to take the wrath of my neighbor for cutting down her tree.
Like
did they
big old tree.
did they discover you like mid-cut, or were you like,
Oh, no.
timber? And then they're
Oh, well,
like, what is happening?
You have to understand the people that own my house, the last two guys that owned my house before me, just let things overgrow. So we've taken out a lot of trees. So my neighbors were very inquisitive of all these trees being knocked down like the first week I lived there. So I think she wandered on out there because a couple of them were right along her lot line and realized I took down one that they had planted like 2 years earlier.
oh, God.
Did you? What did you do?
I
Did
offered
you-
to replace it. And
Okay.
she said, no, it's fine. I'll live, but please don't take down any more of my trees. And I said, I won't. I had the exact opposite on the other side now, Des.
No.
Got up.
Someone took down your tree?
No.
Oh no.
Hey,
Can you
just
imagine
to,
it's like a
let
tree war?
just to let you know, a branch fell off your tree and it landed on our deck. And they have a gazebo on their deck, and they can't even open the door of the gazebo anymore because it's pushing against it so hard.
Oh no.
And I went, oh, bleep.
Because when it's your tree, it's your responsibility.
It's not.
It's
No?
not.
It is not. So my other neighbor's like, oh, you're going to offer to
Oh.
pay? And I said, no,
No.
anything north of your property line is on you.
Oh.
And this one was
What?
hanging over. Yeah. The only reason he told me, because then Marie's like, oh, he's going to expect us to pay. And I'm like, I'm not paying it. Like, that's not how it works.
No.
Like, if it's north of your property, it's your responsibility. But it was a big old branch and landed in it. I think it did some pretty good damage to their deck and their gazebo.
Dang.
He was just coming over to tell me, he's like, hey, they're going to charge me like $2,500 to fix this, to get this
Was
limb
he
taken off.
hoping that you were going to offer to
I
pay
don't know.
some of it?
I don't know, but I was just like,
He has to
like a
be.
blackjack dealer. I was like, no hands. But he's
No
like,
honeys.
he said they would take down the rest of the tree that's in your yard for $800 if you want. I'm just letting you know. And I was like, I appreciate that, but I have a tree guy. So I'm like, no, I'm not paying $800 for one little tree.
You're like, I'm the tree
Or
guy.
not one little tree, it's a big ass tree, but
Well, so if the branches branch out into their yard, it's just theirs.
it's their
to deal
responsibility.
with.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I had
that.
That's
Well,
crazy.
Wait,
Apparently-
then can they cut your branches that are hanging
Uh-huh.
over
Just-
in
yeah.
their
Mhm.
yard?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That neighbor that I accidentally cut down
So
her
they
tree, I
can?
took a ton of her branches off. So that's how she knew. Well, because it was going down by the lake and they were hanging over, we wanted to see the lake. So I
Oh,
took a
sure.
bunch of her branches
The
off.
neighbors could cut their half of your tree off. if
Yeah,
it
you
was
can have a
hanging.
stupid looking
Kinda
tree
weird.
that there's only branches on one side if you want. It doesn't matter if it's on the lot line.
So ugly.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was
I mean,
like,
it's
sorry.
probably cheaper than having to fix their gazebo.
Oh yeah. But I was like, sorry. Have a good day.
Well, at least that they know the law or the rules, or,
Yeah.
I don't think they're expecting it. Like, obviously, like I said, I just didn't know.
I mean, it just stinks. There's so many trees around all of our properties, because they're
Mhm.
older properties and these trees are full grown trees. And I'm
Yep.
like, I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, it is what it is.
God, we had that storm that, what was it, like 2 years ago, where it was like spring, but we got a freeze and like it froze all the branches off of the trees. I mean, they went down like crazy. We lost huge, beautiful, amazing trees. But like, yeah, one we never noticed because it was behind our like pole barn. But our neighbors, they never said anything. And it was, until we went to their house months later for a party, we went, oh my God, we didn't even know that tree was down over there. They never said anything. Huge tree. he eventually took care of that. But
Yeah, I learned it the hard way when I was back in Milwaukee that we had a tree and it went down and it was half in our pool.
oh,
And I was like, holy crap.
oopsies.
And then I looked up the laws and I was like, oh, sure enough, it's my
Responsibility.
responsibility to take care of it. And luckily I'm just, crazy with the chainsaw. So I was like, I got this.
Do you guys have any neighbor trees that are your neighbor's trees, but they blow like leaves into your yard?
Oh, every
Yeah.
single, we don't have any trees left in our yard, Preston. So, and you have no idea how many leaves are in my yard right now.
When I
It's
was a
all my
kid,
neighbors' leaves.
Like there was this huge oak tree that our neighbor had, and it would right on the edge of their property and just dump leaves. And I would always be like, Dad, that's not even our leaves. Like they should come rake them. And like, so that was just the bane of my existence when I was a kid.
'Cause
The
you had
neighbor
to do it all?
Yeah.
the neighbor that limb one on their gazebo and stuff has a willow tree. Those are
Oh.
the absolute
Ew, the
worst for the
worst.
leaves.
Oh, we have
Because
one
it
of
just goes
those.
right through the grates of the rake.
Yeah,
right?
they're just those tiny little leaves. So the only thing you can do is use a blower, but the piles get so huge. I hate
Oh, but
willow
they're
trees.
so pretty.
They're beautiful, but it
Weeping
sucks when
willow.
They are.
they leave. And then another neighbor has cottonwood, so in spring it's the exact opposite. My yard looks like snow.
Yes, we have that. We've got I don't know why. They planted all these trees, the original people who owned this house, and they are ginormous because the house has been there since 1996. And they are just I don't know if they just went, we'll take one of everything or 10 of everything. Because they are
They probably just threw seeds in the ground. Let's see what it takes.
No,
Oh,
he
they
was
actually brought in
very
trees.
particular
Ah,
about the way he grew these trees, but I don't know the rhyme or reason because it's like pines by spruce by these big maples and it just
Yeah, we have a neighbor
or
that did that
birch.
too, and I think he did it for privacy because they have a pool. But like he planted the trees so close together that they're gonna like
grow into each other and
into
cause
each
problems.
other,
Yeah.
and it's gonna look ridiculous.
That's what
I'm
ours
like,
have done.
Why would
Yeah,
we do that?
We have a couple oaks that are all like, they look like janky ass teeth
Yeah, it's weird.
because they kind of grew away from each other. And I'm like, those just look stupid as hell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna look dumb when they're like bigger
Yeah.
because it doesn't make any sense to me why he did that.
Okay, do you guys actually rake your leaves?
No.
Or do
Yeah.
you just lawnmower over them?
Don't you blow them into the neighbor's yard? And call it a day?
I mow them all to a big pile and then I blow them to a bigger pile and then it's just hand put them in bags.
Okay, everyone's got their method, man.
Yeah. Whatever Taylor's method is great.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it ain't
You don't even go out and
mine.
help with leaves?
No,
I mean, I help pick up branches in the
Okay, you don't even have
spring
real big
sometimes.
trees in your yard. That's a different story. I've
True.
been to your house.
Ours are big, but
No.
whatever. I mean, I have helped before. I just
That sounded so convincing.
Such a lie.
No, I had this one time I picked up a leaf.
I've picked
I
up
picked up
branches.
one leaf and I put it in the garbage and I helped.
I am mainly there for entertainment.
Yeah. To
Oh my
supervise.
Are your guys' husbands picky about their garages? Like
Yes.
my dad is he has particular spots for different
everything?
Yep.
My
And-
husband would be a lot more particular if he didn't have a hurricane of a wife. That's
I
feel
get
for
Taylor's
him.
feeling. And I get Ricky's too.
Mhm.
The same thing. But yes, I'm very particular when it comes to my garage and my shed.
See? The guys are.
Oh,
They're
you're-
particular
Yeah.
about the garage, man.
Well, you guys also like weird chip combinations.
There's nothing wrong with eating potato chips along with barbecue sauce. I like it sometimes even better than like I definitely like it better than like a top the tater type of sour
Oh,
cream based
I
thing.
love
Like
top
gross.
the tater.
Me
I don't know
too.
about that.
But you two
Mm.
are talking about how you like chips and barbecue sauce. I'm like, the only other person I've heard like that is my husband.
Fritos scoops and barbecue sauce are
It
so
sounds
good.
good.
But how much sauce are you scooping? Like, what's the ratio here? Are you like
A
fully
substantial
loading?
amount. Yeah.
Holy
Mm.
crap!
Yeah.
Like I was talking about this because I was like, I'm for it. I'm with US. Like I like barbecue sauce. Like I dip my little goldfish in barbecue sauce. Like that was my snack go to college, high school, like anything. And like I don't know if I'm doing that much barbecue sauce. Like like it just needs to be like a coating and then
A little.
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, just like a little taste.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
mean,
full scoops.
see, I feel
Ew.
like I would just rather have a barbecue chip. You know, if
Right.
I was going to do that.
I don't like barbecue chips. I feel
know.
like it's too
Yeah.
overwhelming after a certain
It
amount of
can
time.
be. It can be. I'm not a huge barbecue fan in general, but
Oh.
my husband he not only would do that dip thing when he was younger, but he also had he also had chip sandwiches, just the potato chips, and then he'd put barbecue sauce on it. Ew.
It's funny you bring that up
I
because
do chip
Crisco.
sandwiches.
Thank you, because Crisco just the other day he's like, "You ever put chips on your sandwiches?"
All
and I'm
the
like,
time.
"No, because I'm not 10."
No,
Well, I
but
don't eat any. I don't eat sandwiches unless they have the chips on them.
see,
Really?
Really?
That's a sandwich. It's not just chip is the only
You know what
thing
I
on
need to do?
it.
I need to add
It's
more
turkey.
carbohydrates to my sandwich.
I need the crunch.
Do
I
you?
mean, pickles.
Lettuce?
Pickles. I could do
chips are
pickles.
better. It's just a thing. I don't know. I've always done it. I've always put chips on my sandwich, and I will continue forever.
Okay,
'cause I'm
but
an
that's
adult.
crazy though. That it's just a barbecue chip sandwich, nothing else.
Nothing else.
No.
My sister had a friend in high school that would go to Subway. Her order at Subway: mayo, bacon, bread. Mayo, bacon, bread. That was it.
Wow.
Dusty's order is turkey mayo bread, and I'm like, I'm paying what?
Yeah, you're like, why are you paying?
Freaking
Why are we paying for this?
$12 for this sandwich?
That's insane.
I'm like,
I'd
put
be like,
all
no.
the things.
I'd be like, absolutely not.
I know.
That's
what she
really
wants.
too ham, mayo, and bread.
It's just crazy.
Really?
And the kid size isn't big enough for 10-year-olds or whatever.
No.
The kid size is like this tiny little teeny thing.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll take the foot long, please.
A foot long, just turkey, mayo, and bread. Oh my
It
god.
ticks me
There's
off.
not much on there, so it's basically a 6-inch when it's coming down to the calorie count.
Yeah, there's nothing. Just basically, I'm just getting a thing of bread at that point. Okay, speaking of snacks and neighborhood things you can't talk about, we have these neighbors. The parents are very nice. They have 3 boys, but they're kind of wild, you know? And they're the kids. that-
Feral children.
They're feral. And I mean, I have feral children, but these are more feral.
Like, is it like boy wild, or is it like you are even wild
No.
for a little boy?
You're even wild for a little boy.
Okay.
And one of them, I can't say that. But they're the ones who taught River what the middle finger was
Good for them.
in full form. They said, "Do you know what this means?" And he's like, "No, I know I'm not supposed to do it." And they said it means F.
They said,
you.
do it.
Yeah. So learned that, and then he flipped his sister off that next week.
As one
But
should.
This time, so the middle child is who's like River's age, and he plays with them, and they're moving soon. So they wanted to hang out, so they hung out yesterday, and they played it at their house for a while. And I don't really know what goes on over there. They have like sheep and tons of animals. They're
That's fun.
Yeah. So he loves it over there, and they end up coming to Grammy's house because it's just right across the street. And they're in there, and they ask for a snack. And we were about to eat dinner. So Grammy, who always says yes to everything, said, no, I don't know what time you guys are eating dinner, but no, there'll be no snacks today. And they like fought with her about it
That's awesome.
and tried to go in the snack room
Oh,
and
hell
get the
no.
stuff and
Hell
then
no.
tried to open
Wait.
the fridge. Last time they were there, they opened the fridge and took a Coke and just.
No
Yeah.
way.
And this time though, she said no, very firm. And then the biggest kid was mad. And then I watched him go into that snack room and steal a snack and leave.
Okay, first off, I think we're glossing over the fact that you're saying snack room. There's a room full
Well, I
of
mean,
snacks.
it's a
Have you ever met
covered.
Des?
Like a
Okay.
pantry.
It's a pantry, but it's
like
like there are.
only
It's
for the snacks.
It's just like mountains and mountains.
basically.
how the fancy people live.
Okay.
it's basically there's just so many kid snacks in there.
Yeah.
So
We have
all
a
the
pantry and a snack pantry.
see,
So grandma stays stocked.
she stays.
Lots of money.
That's why every single day they want to go to Grammy's house. She has the good snacks.
Right.
So, anyways, yeah, I watched him and I'm like, does he has something in his hand? And then he just left. And then I'm like, what? So we all kind of went and looked. Yeah, he was out there. He ate it, threw it in the garbage, and like he just stole it. Is it not the weirdest thing?
That's
like
awesome.
Debbie
honestly.
goes, "What are you? I watched you eat that snack. You do not take things from people's houses." And he was like, "I didn't."
No, I
And then he lied too on top of
Oh
it.
my gosh.
She's like,
What
"I
a little
watched
twerp.
you,"
I have
and then he just
cameras.
left.
I have cameras, you turd. I just
one of our neighbors, they were over, a little boy and his sister, and I think he's got to be like 7 maybe, and she's a little bit younger. And Nilly's always like, "Can we get snacks?" Of course, you can have snacks. Like, I want to be the snack house. I do. I want
And
the
Debbie,
kids
we
to be
are,
like,
yes.
yeah. Like, I want to be the snack house. I was like, sure, let them have chips. Nilly was going inside to get them some water. She's like, "Would you guys want something to drink? We got mini bottles of water." Cool. And I had a pop, like a Dr. Pepper, like vanilla. I don't know. I don't normally drink this pop, but it's different. It's like strawberry, vanilla.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, I've seen those ones. That does not sound good.
it's
Sounds like
so good. I hate
coating
Dr.
on your
Pepper. No, I hate Dr. Pepper with a passion, but this is so good. So I'll have one every now and then. So it's sitting I'm doing something out in the yard, and it's sitting on my porch by the stairs. And Nilly goes out to get them some water. I turn around, and the little boy was drinking my pop.
Oh,
And I go,
Wait, it was already
mine.
open?
Like-
Yeah, it was open. I was
Oh.
drinking it, and he was sitting
Oh my
right there. And he sat down, and he just drank it. And I go, "Wait, did you?" And I didn't because then he put it down, and I was like, "Wait, did you just drink that?" And he just looked at me, and he's like, kind of shakes his head.
Yeah.
And I say, no. Normally I don't like yell at kids or anything, but I was like, you can't just drink my pop. That was the only one there. That was the last one. And I'm not going to drink it after he drank
No,
it.
it's like now
Little
it's
snot
yours.
nose, yeah.
And I was like, no, that's not okay. I made him leave. Like I made them leave. I go, you have to go home.
That's awesome.
Like I was so irritated that like, you can come in our house.
Mhm.
You can have as many snacks as you want. We'll get you water.
But
But blah, blah, blah. If you want to drink in my pop, ask. I might have just been like, you know what? Have it if you want it. I don't know. Maybe you don't get to have pop at home. The point is, you don't just drink somebody's pop and sneak it and then
No.
pretend you didn't. What if I wouldn't have caught him and I would have
Ew.
went and drank it? I'd have been so
Oh my
mad.
gosh. That'd have been horrible.
Oh
Okay,
my God, I would have died.
Did
and
either of you like confront the parents about it?
No. So he sorry. So he
Go.
goes and he's sad. I was like, you guys have to leave. Like, that's just not
Yeah,
okay.
bye.
So he leaves and he's sitting down on the sidewalk, and I think his dad comes by, and their parents are super cool. And his dad comes by with the dog and they're talking. And so then the little girl comes with him and she's like, he just wants to say he's sorry. And I was
Aw.
like, it's fine. You can stay and finish your chips, whatever. Don't do that again. But then I saw them at like Nilly's basketball thing and they looked at me and nobody said anything to me. They just looked at me in the eyes and walked away. So I was like, do they hate me? Because I don't care.
They're
Don't drink
scared
my
now.
pop.
Yeah,
They're
now you're a
scared.
scary
Yeah.
parent.
Don't drink my pop.
Well, they're probably scared of Grammy because Grammy said, you need to go. You need to
Yeah.
leave.
You
Get out of
need
here.
to
That's so
leave.
rude.
I forgot there's one other thing. Grammy just paid, I don't know, it was like $1,000 to get her blacktop redone.
Oh,
You know, they
cool.
come and
Yeah.
fill it. And
Sure.
Yeah.
you have to do it every few years.
Seal coat?
Seal
Yeah.
coat, yeah. Every few years. She just got it done. You drive on it. We could drive on it all weekend. She goes back out there. And that same kid, again, it's not that this one, I don't know. Maybe this one isn't the greatest kid. But the other one that River plays with is really a nice kid. This kid has a freaking hammer and is out there hammering the end of her driveway. She flipped. She's like, where did you get that? You did not get that here. He went home and got that and started like trying to ruin her thing.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh.
Oh, yeah. There's some devil in that
That is
kid.
not okay.
I know. I'm like, hey, naughty. And again, the parents are so nice. Like, and what do you do?
That's one of those times where you're like, I always used to be like, it's totally the parents. The parents suck, blah, blah, blah. But then you get to know the parents and you're like, man, the parents don't suck. And kid just actually
Okay, but
sucks.
sometimes the nice parents make the naughty kids because
That's
they're
true.
like too nice
Too
to them.
nice
You
to
know?
'em,
Maybe
yeah.
that's my problem.
Naughty discipline.
I'm
Oh.
too nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
They're
my kid.
moving soon, so it doesn't matter. The River will miss
You're out
the
there
one.
hammering on my driveway.
Dude,
I'm
that's
sorry.
crazy.
Well, she made him leave.
Good.
I don't
but-
care. I'd be over there talking to dad real quick.
Yeah, like, hi.
Yeah.
You just going to take your hammer to my concrete or whatever?
Yeah, she was
That's
not
not
happy.
okay.
Okay, I will say, I was like a serial like Finnish people's beverage drinker. I'm going back. I'm going back to this. I'm going.
What?
I know. Wait.
So basically
hear me out
you
here.
like the
Hear me out here.
backwash?
Yes, I was the little
Gross.
kid, right? I learned a hard lesson.
Oh, we know what you
don't
did.
tell me. Ew.
Yeah, I think you guys already know what I'm about to say, but you know, we got back from Cane's, whatever whatever I'm about to say. But basically, I was drinking the drink and I was like, wow, this iced tea tastes really weird. My friend's like, well, yeah, I just like spit out my Zin in the iced tea. Dude, I was throwing up for the rest of the day.
Oh, ew.
Oh, the chew spit thing happens to
Gross.
everybody.
Oh my
Deservedly
gosh.
so.
Nasty.
My kid's
Deservedly
going to
so.
learn that the hard way, too, because she'll just walk up to something and just take a drink out of it without asking. Like, how do you know that in this bottle there's not vodka?
Oh, see, my kids know. They go,
Mom always
can
has
I drink
vodka.
this? No.
Never asked.
My kid, both of them, we just say never take a drink of something
I
because
said that.
vodka is the same color as water,
Mhm.
and it's gonna suck. And it could be anything. What can I have a drink? Is this an adult thing or is this a kid thing? Most of the time, don't take a drink.
She's going to learn the hard way one of these times. She just
Oh.
helps herself, and it drives me insane. I'm like, for the love of God, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't just drink something when you don't know what is in it.
Right.
So before the podcast, I don't know what Des and Preston were talking about. I was busy doing something, and these guys got in a whole long conversation about witchcraft.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to be a witch.
I can't remember what it was, but it ended up being that I saw this TikTok thing. They're called the Witches of TikTok. And they want to boycott Crock-Pot right now. Yes, Crock-Pot.
The brand
The
Crock-Pot.
brand Crock-Pot, because they said the company broke a promise to them, the Witches of TikTok.
Sure.
They said they were going to deliver them a cauldron Crock-Pot this year so they could make their potions.
Ooh.
And this witch named Claire is really mad and she wants them to deliver her a cauldron. And she said, even if, because they said they're not doing it this year, it's not happening.
Oh.
And she said, you know what? We would even take it in the spring. You know, a cauldron you could use that
You could use a cauldron anytime.
Okay, so
What
it
is
sounds
a
like she's
cauldron
not
exactly?
picky enough.
She's not even. A cauldron is just probably the shape of a cauldron
Yeah.
crock pot.
What is
but
a
then you
cauldron?
can.
Is it
Right.
just
It's probably like a
yeah? Like
deep
what are they delivering?
Looks like a big black pot, a cauldron, where you make your
Cauldron.
witch's
brew.
brew.
Like cast
You know.
steel?
Mhm. And you cast
Have you never
spells.
seen Hocus Pocus?
I have. I've actually been to where Hocus Pocus all was filmed and
There's
everything.
a
But
Where a cauldron is.
Cauldron is there.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know that there would be a plug-in, keep warm cauldron. But I mean, if you are having like a Halloween party, how fun would that be?
Mm-hmm.
Have like hot cocoa in there or something,
there you
or
go.
a nice mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Ooh.
in a cauldron, that's a
That'd
lot of
Be
mac and cheese.
disgusting. But yes, a witch's brew.
Would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm on
just
board
saying,
with that. I
the-
would buy a cauldron.
the witch. Yes, you would buy a cauldron.
You seem like somebody that have a cauldron.
100%.
I'm surprised you don't with all the decorations you
I
got.
have one that
You
you,
can put the naughty
candy in.
kids in it.
Oh, you know what else I have? I have one you put water in and then it you plug it in and it turns green and it bubbles.
Oh,
So
okay, that's
I
cool.
set that outside on trick or treat night because it's really messy and I put it under my flying witch. So it's really cool. But I don't have like an actual
Okay.
cauldron because I would really like one of those.
So I assume you're really into Halloween.
Oh, she's
I'm
right?
really
So-
into
Oh my God,
everything.
every
So
holiday,
Can
dude.
you reveal what you're going to be, or is that like a surprise?
No, we're gonna be Nilly decided she's gonna be Winnie the Pooh.
cute.
And
Hopefully
which is
she's wearing
super-
pants.
Which is super random.
She can't be pooing
it. And Ricky's gonna be Eeyore because
Okay.
obviously
Yep.
he's literally Eeyore.
What are you?
Ticker.
Tigger. I love Tigger.
And I was gonna wear like the cute
thought you were gonna
Tigger
be Piglet.
dress. No, I
Or
was going
Wow.
to.
Wow.
Piglet is
Wow.
so
It's
Very
cute.
aggressive. It's very aggressive, Preston.
And
I apologize to TJ. That was
it's fine.
wrong.
I can get a dog costume that's like a piglet and put my dog
Oh,
in the
there you
piglet
go.
costume,
Yeah.
right? And then walk in. So, but then I got the onesie because I was like,
That's cozy.
It's gonna be way cozier. It's gonna
Yeah.
be cold. It always is cold. I don't need this stupid dress. I'm old now. I don't need to wear a cute little like.
No.
And Des can't discuss it because 7:32 tomorrow on Frisco Des and Wes.
You got to learn how Dusty has broken Mommy's heart.
Broken mommy's heart
Oh,
over
no.
a Halloween outfit.
Oh.
Broken my heart. But I will reveal that River really wanted to be the Red Hulk. Apparently, I don't know anything about Hulk,
What's
but
a
there's
red hole?
It's
red-
different. It's different. Okay.
right. It's
Oh.
different.
What the hell's a
I
red
You don't
guess
get it.
It was bad, and then it turns good. I have no idea. Whatever. It's a Red Hulk. It looks like Hulk, but it's red. Couldn't find it, but we go to the Halloween store for him to get the Spirit Halloween place, and all of a sudden he saw a SpongeBob costume, and now he's SpongeBob. So
Yeah, that happens when you go to Spirit.
Yeah.
There are so many cool things in there.
Do you know they're going to be open year round now?
they
Yeah,
should.
they're
What?
opening a Christmas one.
That's crazy.
Really?
But it's only on the East Coast right now. I looked to see if there were any near us. There's not. They're on the East Coast.
God, we are hosting Christmas. That we did it one time years ago. We are hosting everybody. All my family's going to be here for like a week. We decorate like crazy. I love Christmas. This is what I can get behind. But I need to up my game. It can't just be the same stuff they've seen. We do have a new tree since they've been here, but I am ready. I need the things outside. I'm going crazy.
How's your tiny town looking? Do you got a tiny town?
We have
Oh, villages?
we
Yeah.
have a village that has been Taylor's parents gave to us.
Oh boy.
Because we live, it's like a weird neighborhood that's like a runway strip. So, and his dad had a plane, like one of the little private planes. So everything is airplane themed. So it's so cute. There's like little runways and
Cute.
little airplanes and big airplanes. Everything for them has always been nautical. And my mother-in-law worked at Delta for like 45
Yeah,
years.
Marie
Okay, there you
spends hours setting up her village, and then I have to come in and plug it all in. 'Cause
Yeah.
She wants it all on one switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so then she's like, okay, everything's in its place. Can you now? So like,
Do it.
like an electrician,
Oh.
I have to have it all going. There's so many fire hazards behind that thing.
Oh my God. I'm kind of excited now. It's
Ugh.
like, it's kind
I
of
love
crisp out.
decorating for Christmas.
Yeah, is it
makes
too
me
early for
happy.
Christmas?
Never too early for
Oh,
Christmas.
gross.
We decorate
Gross.
November 1st.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Fully.
Gross.
I could skip the
Man.
Halloween decor.
I could
What
skip
else?
Thanksgiving for sure.